Hello YouTube and welcome into another part 0, this time for Byzantium. We're of course working on our one more marathon, so feel free to check out the gameplay as well. These videos serve as a brief overview of the leader and some strategies that you can possibly take with them, or ones that we might be looking at as well. So you see the map setup. We're doing a Deity Pangaea on small with secret societies and heroes enabled. Generally speaking, when you play militaristically, which is the plan for Basil, is you're going to want to have balanced start location and potentially abundant resources. We've put both of those on as well. So let's start with our ability kit. It is an impressive one. We are a amazing crusade civ. We're really good at either doing religious victory or domination victory coupled with a religion. And we'll start with heavy and light cavalry, do full damage against cities that follow the same religion as us. So that's quite good. Cast your mind back to Vanilla Civ 6, and this was kind of the case for everybody, and it made cavalry really, really broken. Cavalry have been nerfed in this regard, and Basil gets to bring it back full strength. So your heavy and light cavalry can just assault city centers. You can do full-on wars with just heavy cavalry if you want to, versus generally speaking you want to bring battering rams and melee units as well as some cavalry. But we can fight extremely well with heavy and light cavalry here, especially when we pair it with the rest of the kit. So and then we gain the Tagma unique unit when Divine Right Civic is discovered. That will dictate some of our culture flow and the way that we play our culture tree. We'll stick to the bottom half of it for the religion stuff, and then also to get to Divine Right. And then we have Taxis. Units receive 3 combat strength or religious strength for each holy city converted to Byzantium's religion, including our own holy city. So basically, that's if you found a religion, that should be 3 combat strength to religious units and military units for the rest of the game. If you wind up getting more and more holy cities converted, then you get stronger and stronger. Note that this ability sort of scales with map size. The bigger the map, the more religions can be on the map, and therefore the stronger this ability can get. We're just going to play on a small map. I'm yet to do sort of a small Pangaea in the marathon, so that's what we're going to be up to. Which means there will be 4 religions and potentially 12 combat strength. 12 combat strength is a lot, like a lot. So that is really, really good. Byzantium's religion is spread to nearby cities when defeating a unit belonging to an enemy civilization or city-state. This is a really cool ability. It's kind of like accumulate war wariness and also spread your religion at the same time, because it's like fighting and killing units and stuff. That's sort of what builds war wariness. But this is really cool because you can spread your religion and then get it to, the whole city to follow it, and then we get extra combat strength and other abilities like that. So really, really cool stuff. I like the way that this all works together, and all you have to do is kill units to make that work. That's something you're going to do in a domination game anyways. Then we also get note that it works with city-states. So if you just kind of want to fight some city-states and spread your religion, you totally can. 1 extra profit point from cities with a holy site district. This is awesome. I feel like this little caveat, I feel like, is in response to some of my griping about certain civs like Gandhi, who doesn't really have an ability to get a profit faster, and that matters a lot on Deity when the profits will go fairly quickly. So if you want a religion, we can just make some holy sites and get our profit that way, which is cool. Droman, we have a unique classic era boat that replaces the quadrime, has additional range, which is awesome. Normally the quad only has 1 range. This will now have 2, and then you get 10 combat strength against units. So some early water naval sort of warfare stuff that you can do here. It's not going to be the forever war. Quads will quickly get obsoleted or get deleted by crossbows and things like that, but it's a neat little boat, and it's having 2 unique units is cool for era score purposes as well. Then we have the Tagma. This is a replacement for the Knight. Land units within 1 tile of it get 4 combat strength or religious strength. That's really, really strong. So these guys almost serve as like a mini general running around with all of your units, and you have to be next to it, but boy howdy, this stacks and is an incredibly powerful ability. So this will be sort of the name of early prioritization for us, is to rush to our unique Knight, which again is at the Divine Right Civic in the culture tree. So we're going to want to have good culture early on. Then we have the Hippodrome. This is a replacement entertainment complex with 3 amenities, which is a nice boost to a typical from a typical entertainment complex, and is cheaper to build. And then you want to go ahead and build the Coliseum right next to it, of course. When the Hippodrome and its buildings in this district are constructed, receive a heavy cavalry unit. Units granted from this district do not have a maintenance cost. And you can't build it with a city with a water park. So it's kind of more cute than anything. You don't want to spam hippodromes necessarily. But again, I mentioned war weariness earlier. This is a fine way to combat it. You can build a couple of these. You can get a couple free knights or something if you want to. But mostly I'm building this for Coliseum still. As it goes. So a really fun Crusade style civic. That is how we're going to pursue and play our game. And I hope that you have fun playing Basil as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying these Part 0 videos, and we'll see you in the gameplay proper.